Hello everyone, I'm Julia and welcome back to Genshin. We are going to go and buy silk flowers with Zhongli.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
First, I was just exploring this area and let's see if we can get something from exploring here. Maybe there are hidden chests or something. Or maybe not. Should be something here, right? Just some iron, really. Don't get in the tree.
What's the hurry?
Okay, it's just some iron. Why not? Noel can handle this. So I guess let's go and pick some flowers with Zhongli. Let's teleport here and continue the main mission, because who doesn't want to spend time with Zhongli? Okay, where is it? There we go. Oh, it's down there. Okay. Are there any chests? Like this one, it's a bit hidden, to be honest.
Wonderful.
Okay, we got a group from that. Okay, hi.
Hey, boss. Do you sell silk flowers here?
Silk flowers? We certainly do. Which kind would you like?
Which kind?
Huh?
The good kind? The best kind? Remind Paimon what kinds there are again.
Ugh, you ignorant shoppers. Always coming in here with your stupid questions.
Golden House Maiden, Valley Weaver, and Fate's Yearning. One of each to start with, if you don't mind.
My goodness, this gentleman is quite the connoisseur. You two must be his servants. Please refrain from any further attempts to contribute.
Well, I guess I had it coming. This is what I get for calling Paimon emergency food. Let's just say this.
Now then, please peruse at your leisure. Do let me know if you have any further thoughts.
Silk flowers exhibit different properties based on how their environmental conditions differ from their ancestral habitat. Nevertheless, these are fine specimens, excellently preserved. Just look at the abundant foliage here, and these stamens, glamorous as a maiden of the Golden House. This strain is an evergreen, and mostly grows under complex hydrological conditions. By contrast, this variety thrives in any dark, damp location, often in large clusters. Morphologically, it is distinguished by the profusion of petals and densely packed stamens, though its powerful scent gives it away just as easily. Lastly, this strain is quite the recluse. Unlike its exuberant cousins, flowers and foliage are minimal, and when in season, it has a subtle yet enduring scent. It was first discovered by the ancients when they scaled the mountains in search of the Adepti. Silk flowers have all but disappeared from the wild today due to geographical changes over Liyue's history. Most are not grown by horticulturalists.
Wow, a true connoisseur. Most of that was news even to me.
I possess but a smattering of trivial knowledge. My traveler friend is the one to watch. They are on track to set foot in every corner of the world.
My god, his dedication about flowers, so impressive. Like he really knows a lot.
Oh, Mr. Zhongli, you're way too humble. So, which silk flower did you want anyway?
I'll take them all, boss.
Do you bring...
Again?
Did you bring money?
How can I put this? When purchasing opera tickets, it is natural to decide based on which singer has the most melodious voice. The same logic applies when purchasing a pet bird. But this silk flower purchase is not an analogous case. The same logic does not apply. Perhaps you don't know. Tradition states that we should decoct perfume from different subspecies of silk flower when making an offering to a statue of the Seven. Rex Lapis will then make his own choice between the scents. Like several other tedious and complicated traditions, this one has become simplified over time. But this is the only rite of parting to take place for one of the 7 in 3,700 years. As such, I do think we should honor tradition down to the last detail in this case. Now that's settled, a question. Do you have any Mora on you?
You forgot to bring money again? Zhongli.
By this point, I'd be more surprised if he'd remembered. I mean, he probably does have a lot of money, but probably thinking of more important thing than money, so...
If I may interject, did I hear you say that these flowers are to be an offering to the Lord of Geo himself?
Yes, in a sense.
Gosh, well, why didn't you say so? I heard the awful news about what happened at this year's Rite of Dissension. It would be bad luck to say it out loud, but I've been worried about our dear Lord ever since. I'm worried that everything I've heard is true. Since these flowers will be used to glorify our Lord, they're free of charge. Just don't forget to pass on my regards.
Are you serious?
Why wouldn't I be? I would be nobody if not for Rex Lapis. If he hadn't written those poems in praise of my wares, they'd only be worth a fraction of what I can sell them for today.
Huh. So much folklore here revolves around Liyue's deity making cameo appearances in support of local businesses.
Thank you, boss. I think I speak for all of us when I say that your generosity has saved our skins.
Our skins? You were the one who forgot to bring money.
Please, it's the least I could do.
So did we bought the...
So, now that we've got the flowers, how do we make the perfume?
Ideally with the help of an expert. Unfortunately, none of my acquaintances have personal experience in the art of decoction.
Talk about first world problems.
Hence, I need you to help by asking around in the city. Try the common folk, especially women.
So this time we get to go around town looking for nice-smelling ladies to talk to? Paimon likes this job.
I will wait for you near the Statue of the Seven. Meet me there when the perfume is ready.
That's the
Maybe
weirdest.
we can find some good candidates at the Adventurers Guild. Let's ask Lan. She's master of the Liyue branch, right?
That's the weirdest quest in a game I've received. What the hell? Why is this quest so
I'll
weird?
catch up.
Jesus Christ. Let's check these boats, just in case we find some chests. Apparently there are not a lot of goodies on board of this. But I've seen that chest there. Behind this statue building. Let's get... But can we go up again? An interesting way to go down, I guess.
A little dusty.
Okay, we
Let's
cannot
give it a spring
enter that
clean.
room. Let's go up. No! Are you kidding me? Why? There we go. I'm not attempting to go down there. The boat.
Someone needs assistance.
Can we fast travel there? Way easier. for wasting the time just searching for chests, but
I'll catch up.
someone has to do that. And off camera, it just sucks. It's the kitchen. Why do I have to put Catherine? I mean, Catherine, you're not Catherine.
Add Astro.
Okay, we don't have anything else from Catherine. Hi.
Lan, we need to ask you for a favor.
I stopped accepting commissions a long time ago. Sorry, you two, but you'll just have to ask another adventurer.
Oh, it's not that kind of favor. It's just a teeny tiny thing.
You smell great. Oh my god.
Wow. Just wow. Do
Yeah.
I look like the kind of girl who wears perfume to you? I think you're underestimating the kind of person I am.
Well, Paimon thinks you smell amazing. So come on, Lan. What's your secret if not perfume?
Now that you mention it, yes, there is something. What is that scent? Oh, it must be from the Qingxin flowers I picked on the way back. I forgot I still had them with me.
Aha! The truth is out. Lan's got a soft spot for wildflowers.
No, they were for medicinal use only. Anyway, this is a pointless conversation. If you want to know about perfume, try talking to Qiming.
The fortune teller, right? Paimon remembers she smells pretty good. Thanks, Lan. See you around.
Paimon is the most annoying thing ever. I wonder if we can get another Paimon in the future. And I know that MiHoYo is working on another game, like a futuristic game, and there's going to be like real nice characters, and the Paimon there is like a bear that looks cute and I think is not annoying. So I'll definitely play the game when it comes out, but I don't know when. I hope soon.
Hello. How may I help? We've come to ask you a question.
That's just weird to say.
Perfume? I rarely think to use it, let alone about how to make it myself. That said, some of the cosmetics I use are scented. Perhaps that's the cause of this confusion. Since I usually set up my stall by the docks, I avoid perfume like the plague, because Celestia forbid those lusty sailors catch a whiff and come hunting for the source.
That's the worst thing Paimon's heard all day.
While we're on the subject, have you never heard anyone mention Yingar's homemade perfume?
Yingar? Oh, as in scent of spring, Yingar?
Yes, that's her. Many a rich family's daughter has gotten her to make perfume for them. Apparently, her homemade product is better than anything you'll find on the market.
Great! This is just the intel we need. Finally, we're getting somewhere.
But what if it's better perfume on the black market? How do you know that black market perfume is not better than that girl's homemade perfume? Okay, I think I know there's chests around here. There we go. Let's just check out.
Dusty. Best
Don't
give it a spring cleaning.
get yourself down there. Okay, how do I get over there? They're willing a pickle. A big pickle. There we go. I saw a big chest somewhere up there somewhere. But I'm not sure how to get on this ship. Maybe just climb it? Climb on it? I mean, where this dude is standing? There we go. Okay, where did I see the chest? Oh, there it is. Big one. Thanks.
A little dusty. Best give it a spring cleaning.
Let's see what's up here. Is there anything interesting? Oh my god. It is. And we got some camo gems from that. Up. Is there like a common chest here? Up. Like a random... Nope. And that's it. And there's a chest there as well. The hunting for the chest. Anyway.
All in a day's work.
Let's see, where is this girl? Okay, let's teleport back here, just in case something bad happens. And let's just follow this. Hopefully this is the last person we have to talk to.
Well, hello. You found me at last. I've been waiting for you.
What?
How did you know we were coming?
Oh, I heard a rumor about a couple who were snooping around town looking for a sweet-smelling lady.
What the heck?
Actually, I was starting to worry you wouldn't find me. This is the ultimate test of my appeal, after all.
Snooping around? Why are you making it out like we're bad people?
What can I say? People love to talk. Maybe you ought to be more discreet in the future if you don't want word to get around. Relax. I know why you're here. You want to get your hand on my homemade perfume, don't you? What kind would you like?
Why is she like... What the hell, is she like a bitch? Talking like that? It's like threatening. Bespoke triple silk flower variety? Yeah, I think that's the perfume.
3 in one go. My goodness.
Why I can't do that?
You have extreme tastes for someone your age. Maybe the rumors I heard were true after all. You're on the prowl and need some sweet-smelling ammunition? Is that it?
Oh my gosh, it's so sarcastic. Let's just say it's for the gods.
Is that the best you could come up with?
Wow.
Even if you were genuinely offering perfume to a deity, that doesn't explain why you'd need 3 kinds. Sorry,
What the
your
hell?
story just doesn't hold water.
Xiangru was
Bitch.
right. People don't remember this tradition anymore.
What the hell? A beach.
As one of my favorite poems goes, O cherry tree, begrudge not thy blossoms as they are deflowered in the spring, for come winter, even thy sturdiest wood shall wither.
That went over Paimon's head a little.
In short, I'm happy to help. Traveler, you can be my assistant, but you'd better make sure I'm the only person on your mind while you're hanging around with me.
What the hell is wrong with this girl? She's threatening us, making fun of us, she's being a bitch with us. No, she's... What?
So, where is a good place for making sweet, sweet perfume? Where is that? Mondstadt? We're only making some perfume. There's no need to go to
fuck
such
yourself.
ridiculous lengths. Somewhere closer to home will do. Let's go for the kitchen at Wan Min Restaurant.
Go fuck yourself. Can we steal your things? Fortunately, no.
Should I save this money or invest it?
I've had a word with Chef Mao. We can start work now. Are you ready to please me?
What did
Excuse
you
me?
say?
I meant make me proud, as my assistant, obviously.
Are you
While I'm
smirking?
setting up, you can go and fetch some water.
You weird bitch. What? She has like mental problems or something. I don't enjoy this quest. Jesus Christ. This is the weirdest quest ever. Why? Why is this a quest? What the hell?
Someone needs assistance.
This water will do nicely. Now, I need you to extract the silk flower essence using a crafting bench. Perfume making uses an altogether different technique from alchemy. Here, let me teach you. Very carefully, take hold of the mortar and pestle. Gently does it. You need to keep your wrist firm so your hand doesn't slip. Now use your strong hand to stir it with a persistent rhythm. Keep going until the
Yeah, I know
juices
what the
start
hell
to
I'm
come
doing.
out.
You pervert bitch.
Ooh, you're a natural, like a fish to water.
God.
Now take these and try it out on your own using a nearby crafting bench. Don't forget
Suck.
to do all three. They look visually identical during the essence extraction process, but I will put them into separate containers when the perfume is ready.
Jesus Christ. That's the weirdest quest I've ever done in a game. I can't believe that bitch. Okay, thank you. Let's just make some of these. I really need some of these. I'm not sure what else I need. Give me some of these. And arrows, so we can upgrade our characters. Let's try to upgrade some characters if we can. Make a... Just have a break from that weird person. Okay. I will individually level up them. Do we get a wish? Oh my god! Okay, what else do I need? To ascend Lisa? Okay. It's okay. Let's just try to ascend her. Lisa? There we go, we can upgrade her. Let's see. Another one of these wishes. Still need 5 of those.
I created another universe.
I don't think we have more materials for now. Thank you. I got some artifacts. And those battle of experience apparently. Let's take this book. Because we might get an achievement for completing a book series.
Wow, this is some exquisite silk flower essence. On to the next stage, the most important one of all.
What?
The essence is placed into water and simmered over a low heat until most of the water has boiled off. You must take care to control the heat during this process. If the temperature goes too high, it will affect the scent. So please focus on controlling the heat. This is the final step.
I think we get it.
Don't
need...
waste a drop of that essence now. We want all of it in there.
Don't want instructions from you.
All 3 perfumes are ready, and you, my friend, were a wonderful assistant.
I don't trust you.
A testament to the lengths you will go to for romance. It's so rare to see nowadays.
Yeah, I was thinking of you the whole time like a crazy psychopath.
Wow, you actually remembered my throwaway comment.
No.
You know, you're cuter than people give you credit for. If I didn't have my guard up, I can see how easily one could be taken in.
I don't know if you're
Anyway,
sarcastic or
shall
not.
I give you a brief overview of each scent? It might just help you match the right scent to the right occasion.
Of course, don't waste it.
Wants to hear this.
No.
This first one is sweet as candy, straight out of a fairy tale. Younger women will love it. The second one is for those with more refined tastes, the first choice for daughters of high society. Finally, the third one has a soft but lingering scent, like a mist that captures the last light of dusk. Mature women adore this one. All clear? Don't get them mixed up now. You'll ruin the mood. Good. Be sure to come visit if you ever need help with anything, okay?
No, I'll never see you again.
I'll leave you with some parting words.
No!
One who tries to sail 3 boats simultaneously should be careful not to go overboard.
Like, I really don't have words. That was just pure sarcasm on what I've just told you. You're on my mind like a psychopath, okay?
Come and hang out with me at Scent of Spring sometime, okay?
Yeah.
Let's take these 3 perfumes over to the Statue of the Seven.
Let's
Mr.
run away
Zhang's
from
probably
this.
been waiting a while.
Let's just run away from that person and never see her again. That was the most terrifying, weird quest I've ever had to do in a video game. I didn't enjoy any part of that, and I want to forget that ever happened. Wow. Hopefully you're proud of what you made me do.
We've brought the perfumes, Mr. Zhongli. Did we take too long? You were just staring up at the statue.
Yeah?
Oh, you're back. Don't worry, I haven't waited long. Compared to the watch that Rex Lapis's statues have kept over Liyue, this was but a brief moment.
Well, how can a person compete with a statue?
That is true. Well, have you brought the perfumes?
3 sets, and not 1 less.
Thank you both. Let us offer them up.
This is the first kind of perfume. Miss Yinger said that it's sweet as a dream, and it's liked by younger ladies. This is the second kind. It's got an elegant smell, and the daughters of high society love it. The third kind has a gentle but lingering fragrance. Something like the dusk mist. And it's a favorite of mature ladies. Oh, what was that?
Not sure. Probably this one. I guess this final answer is number 3, maybe?
That's the one older ladies like, right?
Yeah.
Does that mean that Rex Lapis is actually an older lady?
Or he's into older ladies, maybe?
Perhaps. Perhaps. Rex Lapis has taken on countless forms. Perhaps that really was one of them.
Interesting.
What a shame. We only got to see the giant dragon form, and... Let's hope the Qixing can catch the real killer.
We can leave that to the authorities. Let us focus on the fond farewell for Rex Lapis.
I don't know what to add.
So, we finished another step in our preparations. What's next?
Next, I would like the 2 of you to help me borrow the cleansing bell.
What?
Cleansing bell?
At present, a friend of mine named Madame Ping is the guardian of the cleansing bell. She lives near Yujing Terrace. If you ask her, she will know what to do.
Sure, but aren't you going to come with us?
Ah, I have certain reasons why I cannot be there in person. Please, do this for me.
Man, why has he gotta be so secretive this time?
That man is a god. He can do whatever he wants. Is this where we get the quest for the pot? Because I really need the pot. Hopefully we get the quest from her as well. Let's see. How many things respond? I don't want to take these because I might drown with my low stamina. Let's see. Okay, those are not pickable.
All things must change. It's nothing. It's nothing. I just thought it a great shame that so many of these glazed lilies have wilted.
What happened to them?
Back in my day, people said that glazed lilies can read human hearts. If they heard beautiful sounds like laughter and singing, they would also bloom joyfully. But if they heard too much wild gossip or slander, they would quickly wither away.
So that means these flowers feel what's happening in Liyue?
Yes, the rumors of Rex Lapis's death are no small matter. They are everywhere. Some say it was a Fatui plot. Others say that the Qixing made it all up. And still others think that which lies in the deep is breaking free. This harbor is like a mountain of dry tinder. One spark, and the fire will consume us all. Well, I shall say no more. This old woman's grown too old and naggy. Did you have something to say, youngster?
We'll like to borrow the cleansing bell, if that's possible.
Ah, that old trinket. I remember it being here with me, but I've grown old. I can't quite recall where it is exactly. An old friend of mine used to wear it on his person. Back when I was young, he saw me gazing at it often and gave it to me. But he told me then that if someone should come to borrow that bell, I should not be loath to part with it. It has been many years, and who knows how many times someone has come to borrow this bell. Still, though, I can't recall when it started. It's been a long time since anyone has come to borrow it. Oh, these old bones are so slow to look for things. I doubt you can wait that long.
I mean, we can look for it.
That's right, Granny. We'll follow you back home and search for it ourselves. And, we can help with chores if you have any too.
All right, children. There is no need to worry. I didn't place the bell very far away.
Do you live near here, Granny? Whoa, but this is Eugene Terrace. It's gotta be expensive.
Oh, an old lady like me can't afford to buy a place in this city. See this ceramic teapot? My entire household is in here.
How does that work? What? There's no way Paimon would fit in there. And why do you need Paimon to go in anyway? Can't you just lift the lid and look inside?
No.
Oh, youngsters. I simply mean that the bell is somewhere inside this teapot, and you are quite welcome to borrow it. If you can find it.
Okay. Let's get into the teapot. Hopefully we get one too. Oh my god.
Huh? Where are we? What just happened?
Youngsters, this is where this old woman keeps all
Really?
her things. Quickly now, go fetch that bell.
I'm trying not to get killed by a spider.
That sounds like Granny's voice. So, this is her teapot? What's going on?
Oh dear, so many cobwebs. It seems I really haven't cleaned it in a long while. Sorry to trouble you children. Please help an old lady clean up.
Yes, we will help you, lady. Ready?
What's the... Dodge this!
Come on. Thank you. But first, we gotta collect the goodies. If there are any. Nope. There you go. Let's see where this leads us. Ooh, nice.
Did you notice? The cobwebs were made of elemental energy. How long has it been since Granny last swept this place?
Can we make him fall off the map?
Cool it!
That'll be cool. There we go. Hopefully he's dead. Yep.
Don't be such a brute.
Don't you dare fall down. Okay. There you go.
You know, with such a special teapot and the cleansing bell, do you think this old Granny could also be an Adeptus?
I don't know. It might be possible, but who knows?
I'm more and more convinced that she's an Adeptus.
Maybe not.
But don't they all live in Julian Karst? Why would she stay in the city?
Why are you immune? What the hell are you? What kind of slime are you? I think you're with a slime with electricity. Where are you landing? Maybe it's dead.
Try not to enjoy this too much.
Oh my god.
No one escapes my sight.
Dodge this! Ah!
You've been a naughty boy.
Jesus Christ.
Ah!
Hey!
Really? Okay, come here and I'll activate that. And you'll probably die, or maybe not. Activate this and this. Really?
Don't get frostbite.
You're in for a little shock. Blitz.
Nope, none of these work.
What's the hurry?
Jesus Christ.
Dodge this!
As a good knight should.
Are you even effective against these slimes? Hopefully Noelle can do this. I believe in her. Come on. Really? Oh, God. There you go. Please do not. jump right. I try to hit you with the arrow. There you go. Are there more here?
How many levels does this teapot have?
I don't know. I thought that was the last
It would
one.
be nice if we had one of these too.
I think we will.
At least we wouldn't have to camp outside.
Yep. But I don't think you slept ever since I started the game. Ooh, nice.
Told you I'd win.
Oh, you found it. Youngsters are so quick on their feet. Oh, now, let me see. All right, that'll do. Come on out now, children.
Okay, that was cool. We want the ceramic pot too. We need one too as well. So please, lady, give us. Hopefully she will give us the next quest for the ceramic pot.
Oh, in and out in no time. You youngsters really are quick. An adeptus. Oh, I haven't heard anyone say those words in earnest for a long time. As to whether I am one or not, child.
Oopsie.
Paimon kinda knows what you mean, but is also kinda confused. Are you really giving us the bell just like that, Granny? Don't you think it's weird? Something's just happened to Rex Lapis and then we come running up asking for it?
Oh, don't be silly. Liyue Harbor has been through a great deal in its history. In that time, it has seen the departure of countless Adepti. But no matter what, we have always performed the rite of parting first before any other matters. To cry, "Catch the murderer," at the top of one's lungs, but ignore the rite of parting. That, to me, is what is wrong-headed. Now that you have come to borrow the bell, I guess that perhaps an old friend of mine has finally decided to take matters into their own hands. So, why would I be unwilling to lend you the bell? Oh? Well, if it came to that, they would find a certain old lady knocking at their door.
Probably
We haven't
with
met in a while
weapons.
anyway. It would be nice to share a drink and chat.
With blood.
You must have things to do. Since you have the bell, you should return. Oh, and do tell the person who sent you that if they have time, they can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you can always count on an old lady for a pot of tea.
We will. Thanks, Granny.
Do we get the mission from her? Maybe? I don't think so. Didn't mean to do that.
It seems my old friends just can't stand idly by anymore. Let's just hope nothing messy comes of this.
Oh, I really want pot.
I'll race you there.
Okay, let's go to Zhongli.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
Sucks that I cannot have the pot. I guess let's just complete this quest. See what's going on. What will happen.
Indeed, this is the cleansing bell. It's in good condition. Let's place the perfume we've prepared inside. Of course. How would I know that the bell was with her otherwise?
That's suspicious. But if you don't want to talk about it, we won't pry. Oh, yes, that old granny asked us to tell you something. If you have the time, you can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you can always count on an old lady for a pot of tea.
What the f was with the accent?
That tone does not suit you. Still, her teapot is indeed very good. There are none better for brewing tea. When a suitable time arrives, I'll bring a spot of fine tea and pay her a visit.
So what's the next step in our preparations?
Next, we need to purchase kites.
Really?
Ooh, Paimon loves kites! Are you taking us kite flying? Is this our break time?
No. Kites are children's toys, yes. But they also play various symbolic roles in Liyue's rituals. I will explain it to you. But our next course of action should probably be to purchase the kites first.
Oh, sure. Curiouser and curiouser.
Oh my god. There's so much steps in this quest. Oh my god. But we don't have... What do we have to do for that? I think we need to do this first quest. So, I guess this is the end for this episode, and I will see you in the next one. Going to the bookworm. So, see you there, and hopefully after that quest we will get the teapot, ceramic, 2 quests to get, so bye.